Good morning, goddammit. Piss and Vinegar Day 279. So, today I tried something different. I've been doing full body lately, but I kind of didn't like training legs and then upper body right away. So, I decided I'd do a 2-a-days today. And I've had more free time lately because of the holidays. So, I thought, alright, let's try to do legs in the morning and then upper body in the afternoon. And I've actually really enjoyed this because I had significantly more energy and more mental resilience for my upper body session. If you do a really heavy sort of leg exercises, like 1 or 2 leg exercises, and then you do upper body, it's gonna your upper body is not gonna train as hard. You're not gonna get the same results. Did some RDLs here. Haven't done a hinge movement in pretty much a year now. Ever since I tore the bicep, I couldn't do deadlifts because I was just terrified of my arm fucking popping off again. So I did some RDLs there, abysmally weak, 90 kilos. I did 3 sets of 8. I'm going to get my neural adaptations out of the way. Hopefully my sciatic nerve is happy for me to do RDLs because in the past, RDLs have been a real problem for me with my sciatic nerve. So see what I can do. I want to get my RDL in the next 3 months to 4 plates. And I think my glutes and hamstrings will like me for that. And then basically for my quads, I just do leg extensions. I'm quad dominant. I got much bigger quads than I do hamstrings and glutes. And I mean, if you progressively overload your leg extension, you're going to get big quads. You don't necessarily need squats. On top of that, my knees are always fucked up from MMA and kickboxing. And so squatting deep is just tough for me, whereas leg extensions not so much. And they're less fatiguing. Thus, you get more, you get more out of them in the sense that you can recover quicker from them. Maybe not the same gains as a squat, but I don't know. This experiment, we'll see. It'll be RDLs and it'll be the leg extension. We'll see what happens to my glutes, hamstrings, and quads. I'm pretty fucking convinced that my legs will grow bigger than they've ever been before, just simply making those 2 lifts way, way stronger than they already are. I can't see any reason why not. And then later in the afternoon, I did my upper body session. And yeah, like it definitely makes a fucking difference. If you're doing full body, which is great, full body's awesome. I already made a video about why it's so much better if you're a natural. But if you're doing full body, but you're doing legs at the start, it's just going to take away from your ability to train your upper body. And for me, my upper body is more important than my legs. My leg genetics are fucking shit, and I'll probably never have massive legs. Plus, I don't want to train my legs too much because then I can't throw as good at kicks and kickboxing. I got a lot of reasons not to take leg training super, super seriously. This is not a cope. I actually don't really care too much about massive fucking legs. I more care about ability to throw head kicks and leg kicks. And obviously, if your legs are strong, you can kick harder. But there is a certain threshold where if your legs get too big and too stiff and too strong, you can't kick as good, and you definitely can't kick as high. So I might even do upper body in the morning in the future and legs in the afternoon. Because whatever you train first, whether it be in the entire session or throughout that day, will get a better stimulus. You'll get more motor unit recruitment, and you'll certainly get better motor unit recruitment if you split up the workout, especially if you're doing heavy squats and deadlifts and shit like that, and then you're trying to bench press, row, etc. In a high intensity context, it's just going to be really fucking hard to do. And I was having a hard time with that recently. I was starting to split it into upper lower, but then there's downfalls to upper lower split too. Ultimately, full body works best, and thus I feel like an upper lower in the day is like the best way to go about it if you have time and you have the access to the gym like I do. But this is certainly what I'm going to start doing is quick legs in the morning or quick upper body in the morning, and then finish off with the legs or the upper body then in the afternoon. And yeah. Anyway, that's a cool little revolution, and I'm going to see how it goes. I mean, here and there I might just cram everything in all in one go. And if I do cram everything in all in one go, I'll probably put legs at the end because, again, legs aren't as important to me. And so I'd rather train legs fatigued than train my upper body fatigued because I'll still get a good stimulus, but I won't get the ultimate stimulus. And my maximal stimulus should be going to my chest, my back, and my left arm until it fully recovers back to the same size as my right. But yeah, I don't know. Food for thought. Give it a go. See what you think if you have the time. Sometimes it depends too. Like I actually enjoy working out, especially now that I'm starting to really recover and I'm getting lean and mean. If you don't love working out, this might not be the way to go because if you're already the kind of person that skips sessions, then the likelihood you're going to work out twice in a day if you're busy, etc., is less likely. But you also might find that if you're skipping a session, it might be because your sessions are too long. If you're doing an hour long fucking session, maybe if you did just 2 30-minute sessions throughout the day, you spread them out, like after 20, 30 minutes, I'm pretty spent. And so if I have 3 more exercises to go, I'm going to slack off them for one. And then two, the next time I have to work out, I'm going to think, fuck, that workout's just a bit too long. Like, how many of you guys have finished a workout at 30, done a workout, and at 30 minutes, you're like, this is the sweet spot. Or maybe you finished the workout at 30 minutes one day and you're like, man, that was really the sweet spot. That was a good workout. Whereas if you do like the full hour, you're like 45 minutes in, you got to do like side laterals and biceps and forearms, and you're like, oh man, I just want to go home now. I'm tired. Like, especially if you're doing one set to failure, like high intensity context. So it could be that if you don't like working out, this might actually make you enjoy working out again, because you're splitting it up and you get that quick, fun thing. If you're ADHD like me, like I don't like really long walks, for example. I like doing 2 or 3 short walks a day, like the stand efforting 10-minute walks after a meal, that kind of thing. Or like if I train clients, my favorite clients to train are clients that do 30 minutes, because around the 45-minute mark, I'm like, fuck. So I like doing things for about 30 to 45 minutes, whether it be sex, whether it be working out, whether it be anything in life. Anything past 45 minutes, I'm like, this is fucking gay now. Anyway, give it a go. Peace out. Bye.